Los Angeles, a pipeline company was convicted of 9 criminal charges Friday for causing the worst California coastal spill in 25 years, a disaster that blackened popular beaches for miles, killed wildlife and hurt tourism and fishing. A Santa Barbara County jury found Houston-based Plains All-American Pipeline guilty of a felony count of failing to properly maintain its pipeline and 8 misdemeanor charges, including killing marine mammals and protected seabirds. California Attorney General Xavier Becerra said in a statement that Plains' actions were not only reckless and irresponsible but also criminal. Today's verdict should send a message: if you endanger our environment and wildlife, we will hold you accountable, he said. Plains said in a statement that the jury didn't find any knowing misconduct by the company and accepts full responsibility for the impact of the accident. "We are committed to doing the right thing," the company said. The company said its operation of the pipeline met or exceeded legal and industry standards and believes the jury erred in its verdict on one count, where California law allowed a conviction under a standard of negligence. "We intend to fully evaluate and consider all of our legal options with respect to the trial and resulting jury decision," Plains said. The company is set to be sentenced on December 13th. Because it's a company and not a person, Plains only faces fines, though it's unclear how steep the penalties could be. Plains had faced a total of 15 charges for the rupture of a corroded pipeline that sent at least 123,000 gallons, 465,000 liters, of crude oil gushing onto Refugio State Beach in Santa Barbara County, northwest of Los Angeles. Plains pleaded not guilty to the charges and accused prosecutors of criminalizing an unfortunate accident. See also: California oil spill cleanup begins after pipeline break, GOLETA, Calif. More than 6,000 gallons of oil had been, but federal inspectors found that Plains had made several preventable errors, failed to quickly detect the pipeline rupture, and responded too slowly as oil flowed toward the ocean. Plains operators working from a Texas control room more than 1,000 miles, 1,609 kilometers, away had turned off an alarm that would have signaled a leak and, unaware a spill had occurred, restarted the hemorrhaging line after it had shut down, which only made matters worse, inspectors found. The spill, 2 weeks shy of Memorial Day, closed beaches with popular campgrounds for 2 months and put a crimp in the local tourist economy and fishing industry. It also crippled the local oil business because the pipeline was used to transport crude to refineries from 7 offshore rigs, including 3 owned by Exxon Mobil, that have been idle since the spill. Last year, Denver-based Venoco declared bankruptcy, in part because it wasn't able to operate its platform. The state is now responsible for plugging and decommissioning Venoco's wells at an estimated cost of $58 million. That doesn't include